Hello again, and in this particular video, I'm going to give you some basic information about IELTS speaking. And you must know that whether it's IELTS general speaking or IELTS academic speaking, it's all the same. So let's begin with some basic information. Firstly, a speaking test is conducted separately from the written test. Um, that means when you book the test, you will get a date for the writing test that includes listening, reading, and writing. And most of the cases, speaking test is conducted separately. Although in some cases where you have the right to choose your speaking date in a computer-based test can be arranged on the same day, although there are rarest of the rare example that I have seen so far in this regard. It's an one-on-one interaction, which means only examiner or interviewer will ask question from one candidate at a time. I did not use the word interview here. I use the word interaction. The reason is they're not gonna check your knowledge or how much information you have on a particular topic. They simply want to check how comfortable you are in English language and how smoothly you can communicate your idea to others and how well you can understand the idea conveyed by others, right? The third point, you need to carry your original passport for verification. And both academic and general candidates have to face the same type of speaking test. I have already talked to you. It should not be some type of, I'm sorry, it should be same type of speaking test, right? And the entire interview part is recorded so that if in after the result, if you feel that you have not been scored genuinely, perhaps you can go to content challenge the score. In that case, they will listen through your audio recorded audio part in fact again, and accordingly they will re-evaluate it, right? Then related to the test itself, this is an informal speaking test. If you are not aware of this word informal, that simply means you don't have to be very formal, whether it is related to your dress or whether it is related to the way you speak. Unlike the normal job interview that we face, where you have to dress formally or you have to speak formally, your body language should be formal. Nothing is required here except you have to speak better English language to communicate, right? Um, Examiner will decide your result based on your performance, and of course, there are certain criteria on which they will evaluate you that we will discuss in the next video. Duration of the test is 11 to 14 minutes. Now, why it is 11 and 14? It depends on the length of your answer. Many times, candidates are not able to answer the question. So, in that case, the interview is finished in 11 minutes. Although interviewers try their best to elicit words from you, so or to help you speak as much as you can, right? But despite that, sometimes it doesn't happen, right? The test, and now the main part, the test comprises of four, sorry, it's again missing here. So the test comprises of actually three parts, but I'll say four parts here, right? Let's try to understand. This one is something perhaps you cannot find in any book, but I said part zero. which is a greeting and ID checking round. We will discuss that in details. It will take you about 1 minute. Then most of the book you will find this three: part one, part two, and part three. So part one is we'll discuss that in details, but 9 to 10, sometimes even 11 or 12 questions can be asked. Normally 9 to 10. It will take about 4 to 5 minutes. And then part two, where you have to speak on a topic and you have to speak for about 2 minutes. So, and again, the preparation and the time they give you for the preparation will take some more time. So, it will take about 3 to 4 minutes. And part three is a detailed answer question where you'll have to answer the questions in details. And we will discuss that in details in coming videos, but it will take 4 to 5 minutes. So let me wrap it up. The test comprises of actually three parts, but I'll say it four parts because the initial stage is when your ID or passport is verified, right? And the total test timing will be 11 to 12, 14 minutes. So we will discuss in details about these four parts. That's all about this video. See you soon in the next video. Bye for now.